We'll begin in the nation's capital, where President Muhammadu Buhari has promised not to allow intimidations and interference of any sort during the 2023 elections. The president was speaking at the State House when he received some governors of the All Progressives Congress, led by Governor of Kebbi, Abubakar earlier today. He noted that the kind of leadership that thrives on intimidation will not benefit the nation, and the APC under his leadership will continue to respect Nigerians by ensuring their votes count and the people's voice matter in choosing political leaders at different levels. He further assured Nigerians that the APC will continue to give strong political institutions that reflect their choices through non-interference in elections, citing outcome of elections in Ekiti, Anambra and Osun State as cogent indicators. Staying in the nation's capital, Ambassador of Israel to Nigeria, Michael Freeman, has paid a courtesy visit to the All Progressives Congress presidential candidate, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, at the Tinubu-Shatima campaign office in Abuja. Ambassador Freeman, who led a delegation comprising Israel Consul General in Nigeria, Inbal Lipman Garden, and other members of the team, had a closed-door meeting with the APC presidential candidate and former governor of Lagos, Asiwaju Tinubu. After the meeting, Ambassador Freeman said it was an avenue to listen to the interesting ideas that the APC presidential standard-bearer has for the country and how the working relationship between Israel and Nigeria can be further solidified.
It was a pleasure to meet with the candidate, and we talked about the great potential for working together between Nigeria and between Israel. I heard the exciting and interesting ideas that he has for the presidency and that Tinubu has for the presidency, and I'm sure that the potential to work together we will discuss in the future.
Staying with politics, Governor of Rivers State, Governor Nyesom Wike, has advised the People's Democratic Party to shun distraction and focus on winning the 2023 presidential election. The governor also expressed concern about his party's strategy going into the polls. He spoke at the inauguration of a new housing project in Port Harcourt. Senior reporter Uche Okoro has details.
This inauguration of Obunabali Sandfield area and estate layout marks the 12th day of programs to showcase the most recent achievements of Governor Nyesom Wike in infrastructure development. Since the 8th day of August, the governor has been seen at all the events like a politician who is not worried about the opposition that he faces from within and outside his state. Governor Wike says some members of the PDP are working to weaken the party's chances of victory with their sustained attacks on perceived political opponents.
Instead of everybody to concentrate on how PDP will win, you go and pay money to television houses to talk about Wike every day. Meanwhile, Wike and his team were busy providing the dividends of democracy to our people. Your own state, you're only busy talking about Wike. I've told them, when you have a child, give the name Wike.
He advised the PDP to channel its resources towards building the membership and support base of the party in the state.
That's what I want to advise my country. Look, you have a job. Make sure PDP wins Kaduna State. That is their job. Leave Wike. In Kano, make sure PDP wins. In Niger, make sure PDP wins. In Jigawa, make sure PDP wins. If you win, then see whether we will win here or not. Operation Show Ya, deliver your state.
The special guest governor of Enugu State, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, performed the inauguration.
It is my profound honor to commission this superbly finished project of land reclamation, shore protection, road network, drains, power station, water reticulation, and ultra-modern housing complex at Obunabali, Sandfield, Port Harcourt, Rivers State, to the glory of God and benefit of the good people of Rivers State.
The projection, according to Governor Wike, is that this project will provide accommodation for at least 100 families in Rivers State. Uche Okoro, TVC News, Port Harcourt.
Now to judicial matters. The Ibadan Division of the Court of Appeal has set aside the judgment which declared the attack on the house of Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, illegal. The court also nullified the 20 billion naira exemplary and aggravated damages awarded against the Department of State Services for the attack, describing it as outrageous. Justice Muslim Hassan, in his judgment, held that the Oyo State High Court lacked jurisdiction on the matter. The State High Court in September 2021 declared the raid by the DSS on the residence of Sunday Igboho in Ibadan as illegal. Justice Ladiran Akintola orders the DSS to pay 20 billion naira to Mr. Igboho as exemplary and aggravated damages. Mr. Igboho earlier sued the federal government and demanded damages following the DSS operatives' invasion of his home, leading to the arrest of 12 aides, while the Yoruba Nation agitator escaped arrest. At the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has dismissed a fresh bail application by suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police Abba Kyari. Justice Emeka Nwite held that the suspended DCP failed to establish why its previous decision that ordered his remand at Kuje prison pending the determination of the case against him should be set aside. Judiciary correspondent Celestina Area reports.
Justice Emeka Nwite in his ruling held that the fact that Mr. Kyari and 4 other police officers that are facing trial with him did not escape when Kuje prison was recently attacked by insurgents was not enough to prove that they would not grant bail once they are released from custody. He dismissed the argument that Kuje jailbreak constituted exceptional circumstances which the court should consider to review its earlier ruling that denied him bail. The development the defendants relied upon did not fall with the purview of Section 162 and 163 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act to warrant the court to vary its subsisting order. Justice Nwite held that since the NDLEA has not closed its case, both Abba Kyari and his co-defendants could interfere with some of the vital witnesses and undermine their prosecution if released on bail.
The application we made to court is application for review of bail, considering the threat to their life and the recent jailbreak.
Has been denied bail before now. I have a bail application, further bail application before the court, but from the posture of the court, it appears that nobody will be granted any bail. However, I do not want to accuse the court or undermine the position of the court. But the proper thing to do is that if I feel that we are aggrieved, why not? We will go to appeal.
On 7th March 2022, Mr. Abba Kyari and 4 other police officers pleaded not guilty to charges of conspiracy, obstruction of justice, unlawful tampering and dealing with cocaine. With this refusal of bail, the defendants will remain in the custody of the Kuje Correctional Facility. The court adjourned to 19th October for accelerated hearing. Celestina Area, TVC News, Abuja.